Okay, so I don't know what my camera is doing right now, but anyhow, um, I am about to change up my envelope stuffing, my cash envelope stuffing. I have a total of $14,300, and I have some in the bank and some in cash. So we have some place markers and then we have cash. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I feel like every time I do one of these, it's so long. I just delete it and don't put it uh, on YouTube. Anyway, okay, let's start. So first thing is I had to change everything because I found out that I was pregnant, and I don't really know how to like deal with it yet, or I haven't processed it yet. I did go and to my first appointment. I just went to a counseling or a clinic, and they gave me sonogram and things like that. So I did that, and I haven't decided what I wanted to do. Right now I am unemployed. I'm still living at home with my family, and I am currently in college. I am 34, but it's just a lot going on, and I had honestly given up the thought of having children. If this was last year or before, I would have had all kind of stuff. I had a budget, a savings account for a baby, all of that, but I gave that up. I got a puppy and some other animals, and I'm like, I was feeling like I was nesting. So I do have multiple animals, but I guess it was God's plan. So who am I to do anything about that? So we're gonna see what happens from now on. I thought that I was further along, but I am not. I thought that I would be going into my 8th week, so I was going to be able to do my first actual OB appointment, but I'm not 8 weeks. Apparently because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, it does cause my cycle to mix up, or not mix up, but it causes my cycle to be irregular, and my ovulation is irregular. So I ended up going to the clinic where they give you like your initial things, your information that you need to have before you go to the OB. It's mainly just, the main thing that they do is do a blood test, or not blood test. They do a pregnancy test, and then they're supposed to do a STD test there, but the clinic I went to, they weren't equipped for all of that. So they did do my pregnancy test, and they did a sonogram, and yes, and I was able to talk to a counselor and everything. So anyway, I am confirmed pregnant. I am just not as far along as initially thought. So I am going to be going to my OB appointment next week, even though I think I'll still be a week early, but it's fine, I guess, just to get my initial stuff out of the way. Anyway, the reason I was saying all that is so that you'll understand why some of these envelopes are here now versus what I had before, if you've seen any of my previous uploads. So the first thing is baby welcome box. Don't judge my writing. I did this last night while I was in the bed laying down, half asleep, and it is because all of the like free, quote unquote free welcome boxes for babies, some of them you have to pay shipping and handling and things like that, or you might have to purchase something in order to get the box. So I wanted to have some money set aside for that. So I set aside $50 for that. I do have my Amazon box coming, my Amazon baby box coming. I did get the Target one, but I'm gonna probably try to get another Target one, not because of any other reason outside of I got it really early. So I started giving some of the stuff to a friend of mine that I know is expecting, just because, yeah, I won't be able to do anything with it for at least another few months. Next is the candle sale. So I am very interested in going to purchase candles at the stock up sale for Bath and Body Works. So I did go last year, but I hadn't budgeted for it, so I wanted to budget for it because I do want to get at least 20 candles from there. And then Walgreens has a buy one get two free sale every year for candles, and I want to go there, so I'm gonna probably get 30 candles from Walgreens and then 20 candles from Bath and Body Works, and that should last me the whole year. My baby is due in December, so hopefully my candles, I can get my candles before the baby comes. The candle sales are in the beginning of December. My baby isn't due until late December, early January. So that's if the Lord willing and I can keep it. And I say that because, again, I have PCOS. Fertility is an issue, and even with my age and my weight, being able to carry a child full term, weight, and like family history, being able to carry my child full term may be an issue. So, but hopefully, hopefully I don't have any complications. So let's get into the actual envelopes. So, first envelope we're going to go into, let's start with these. It's my college student loans. So right now I am again in college. I just started over in college, so I'm like in the beginning. And my tuition so far, I've been in a program where as long as I maintain my academic standing at a B plus average, I get percentage of my classes off. So far my my tuition should have been about 17 or 18,000, I believe, maybe more, but I only owe 13 plus. So I'm gonna put 500 in my college, just because I really I'm gonna pay. So this semester is over in August, of course. My new semester will start, so I'm gonna try to have at least $1,000 saved, if not more. I'll have at least $1,000 saved to pay on my tuition for this year, or I can just wait until everything is completely done and pay student loans back, like payback. Next is hospital or medical, and I'm gonna put $1,000 in here. Again, mainly because I have $1,000 set aside for medical bills anyway, because I have no dental insurance, and dental bills are ridiculous. But again, found out I was pregnant, and just in case I need something, my insurance should pay for everything, but just in case. Next is a new car. I'm gonna put 500 in for a new car, and that's just because I want a new car, but it's not quite a necessity yet, so I'm gonna get that 500. Technology gets 500. I just got a new phone. Well, we all got new phones. but I do want a new computer. I have a laptop, but that's my school laptop, so I really only use it for school. What is under my nail? Okay. Next envelope is emergencies, and emergencies is gonna get $1,500. So I'm gonna get 1,000 and a $500 place marker. Okay. Next, we're gonna do trips, and trips is gonna get a $500 place marker. Trips and vacations. I was actually supposed to go on one 2 weeks ago, but found out I was pregnant. So, holidays. Holidays gets 500 as well. And that's mainly for Christmas, but this year Christmas is gonna be crazy because it's gonna be a little one. What's this? Insurance. So insurance and taxes is gonna get 800. I already have a $300 placeholder in there because so I'm gonna add a $500 placeholder, and that's just insurance and taxes. So I was supposed to be moving into a house, and I do pay the insurance and taxes on the house currently, but if I don't move into the house, I will use this money to pay my initial renter's insurance and whatever utilities and things that I need to get for my apartment if I end up having to go to an apartment, because the house is supposed to be being worked on, but it's been prolonged and I have a baby coming. So next is it's home, and it gets 5,000. So we're gonna take two $2,000 bills and a $1,000 bill or place marker for home, and it gets 5,000. Next is baby. So that is for my baby. I have $1,000 for baby. And again, I'm only about 6 weeks, so hopefully I can build that up to at least 4. Probably won't be able to build that up to about 4,000, but at least maybe 2. I'm just gonna have to be real frugal in my choices for my baby, but I want to have a nice little bit of money for the baby. Family plan. So family plan is my pregnancy plan. So this is my pregnancy envelope. Anything I need while I'm pregnant, and I'm gonna give 300 for that because why not? Also, I also am going to do, that's 200, 300. I'm also going to, whatever I don't use out of this envelope will go into my baby fund toward the end of my pregnancy. So the pregnancy has 300. Then we have miscellaneous needs and family needs. So miscellaneous and family needs gets $500. I was going to take a little money out of there, but I doubt I can do that. So $500. And again, that's the same for that. If I don't use it all, when it's time to go and do the shopping for my baby, I will take money from there to do my baby shopping. Next is wellness and self-care or body. I'm going to give that 200. So we're going to do 20 at 420, 520 inside, and $100 bill. So next is household needs. So that is like toilet paper, all the things I'm gonna need when I do move into my house, like the little things that you don't think about, like outside of your big furniture and stuff like that. I am going to put 250 in here. So that'll all probably be spent at Ross because I have a problem. That's 120, 150. So that's 250. And I actually wrote everything out, like how much I was gonna put in each category, because when I don't, like my last video I did, it was so bad. Like I was trying and I had like miscalculated something somewhere. It was the right amount of money in each category, but when I totaled, like while I was adding, I misadded something. It was crazy. But anyway, I rectified that, so I did everything off camera, and then we recorded a bitch. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought this was not recording. Cause my oh my lord. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to take that out, but I don't know if I can. Okay, car expenses is gonna be $100, and we're gonna take 5 20s because we have so many 20s. So car needs, car expenses. This is just for like anything that I need on the car, any upcoming expenses. I shouldn't have any because the last summer I ended up getting everything fixed on the car, but just in case, because the car wants to be a butthole, you know, whatever. This is for class materials, and class materials also gets $100. Let me double check. Yep. So we're gonna take another 5 20s, and this is just for like books and things like that. Like my last class, I had to order a Bible, like a life guide Bible or something like that. I don't even know. Excuse me, why that was part of my class materials, because I never even, I mean, I used it 3 times, so I guess. But it's just for class materials for school. And then next is gifts. So gifts will get $140. Y'all, yeah, I'm getting rid of these 20s because I don't really so actually no, I'm gonna do 140 for gifts. Did I do home already? I mean household things? And I put 150 in it. Okay. So I don't need any more cigarettes. Anyway, so that is gifts as 140. Nights out gets and events gets 200. So what we're gonna do? Actually, no. We're gonna do 1, 2. That's nights out and events gets 200. So we're gonna do hold on. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. 40, 90, 200. Okay. That's 10, 20, 30, 50, 1, 2. For nights out. I like to have like a diverse amount because I do tip. So when I go out, I'm gonna have like smaller bills, 5s and 10s. Next is the $10 growth savings. So this is for my baby, and each week that I'm pregnant, I plan on putting in $10 a week for the savings. I am collecting unemployment until I'm about 5.5 months, and then after that I'm going to try to renew my unemployment, but I'm not sure, so I am going to stick with the $10 a week until then, and then after that I might have to change up my savings. I don't know how I'm gonna change it up, but of course I'm gonna keep you updated on what I'm gonna do. And this is supposed to, I want to build this until my child is 18. So I know a lot of people have savings for their kids where they put in like $500 a month or however much they put in a month for their kids, but I just wanted to do it like this. I just thought that was a good idea, especially since now everything is determined by weeks while you're pregnant. So I'm 6 weeks, so I have 6 $10 bills, and each week when I get my cash to stuff for my savings, I'm going to definitely get a $10 bill out, and as soon as it hits 1,000, maybe, actually I don't know, because I don't think it's gonna hold enough tens for like 500 or 1,000, but maybe once it gets to 100, I'll start putting the tens back in the bank or putting them aside somewhere and putting a full $100 bill in here. And then once I get $500 bills, I'll go put them in the bank and then get a $500 bill marker. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I do want to make sure that I save that. And maybe, you know what I'm gonna do when I build up $500 in his or her $10 savings, I'm gonna just open a separate account for the baby. I had planned on doing it, but I didn't want to do it just yet because, again, I'm still in the first trimester and I don't know if the baby will even, you don't know. I'm not wishing anything, but just because I am aware of the complications that could happen, I'm trying to like be as thrilled as possible, but as prepared, so to speak. So I figure if I prepare myself now, if I'm not able to carry my baby to term, I'll be a little okay with that. So the last but not least is my pet savings. So I have 7 pets I have 2 frogs, 3 snails, a gecko, and a dog. Right around the time I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh my god, I really want another gecko, and I want to get another snail, but I didn't. I might still get another snail. My gecko is pretty lazy, but yeah. Anyway, so they get $450, so $300 bills, 5 20s and 50 will go to them, and that's mostly for Cash, my dog, and also because I'm planning on breeding Cash. So these are, how long have I been talking? Too long? I'm not sure. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is how I'm going to be saving money with my goals for my baby. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2. That way we can do that discussion and put these away.